As promised, today we are going to be reacting, commentary, if you will, to Christmas footage from Disneyland 10 years ago. This is Disneyland in 2013. Let's flash back a little bit. Disneyland Railroad, Main Street, Town Square. Very traditional. Oh man, look how full that looks. Why does that look fuller than usual? This is back in my early days of filmography, so I'm going to be curious to see what my technique was. But nicely done here. I think I'm shooting this on a camcorder. Merry Christmas, everybody! Oh, the omnibus. I'm trying to remember what things, like now how does this compares, like this Main Street compares to Main Street today or that omnibus today. In a lot of ways, it's going to look a lot like it did Mickey. Back when they didn't change their costumes every year, they wore the same outfit. If I recall, they wore the same outfit every year or year after year when I first started checking out Christmas at Disneyland. This feels like I saw this outfit definitely more than once. It's very classic, very, very almost vintage, I want to say. Oh, hi, Donald. This looks to be the inside of the Emporium. We're checking out deck. Oh, look at that merch. Okay. Perry the Platypus. Haven't seen him in the parks in 100 years. The merch all looks very traditional. Okay, it's a lot of ornaments. What are you doing, David? What are you doing? You know, we're going to fast forward, I think, through this. This is just going. Okay, hold on. My goodness, that's a lot of merchandise I put in this video. People must have been clicking out of this so fast. There we go. Dapper Dan's. Man, how long has it been since they've been on that bicycle? The bicycle for 4? How long has it been? Adorable. A lot of the same crew there. A lot of the same Dapper Dans. That's from 10 years ago. They're still doing it, still getting it done. Back on Main Street at night now, it looks like. I mean, this is the same tree. We've been seeing the same. And it's not a dig either. I dig it. I'm fine with it. I like things being the same. I really do. I feel like it does seem, well, maybe it's the camera. Because this is a camcorder. It doesn't exactly pick up things in low light very well, I'll say that. But I'm getting the same vibe here. Let's get into something that's a little bit... Jingle Cruise, you guys. Jingle Cruise. This was a thing. Ah, what happened to you, Jingle Cruise? The first year they did it, it was kind of like sparse. They didn't get all the way into it. That's it. That's all we're getting. We're back into. Come on, I want to see the Jingle Cruise. Every year it got better and better, and then they just stopped doing it. So we're in Toontown now, I guess. Looking at decorations. These are very. Oh, you guys remember this? Pre-modern Toontown. The decorations were a little zany back then. Some areas were traditional. Some were quite zany. Ooh, here we go. Jingle Jangle Jamboree. How much of this are we going to see? Actually, I think I've got another clip. We're just going to see highlights here. Remember the little house they had before you go into the proper Frontierland stage area? They had that little house where the goats were. And they decorated it for Santa. Like this was Santa's place. It was fantastic. God, I miss this so much. Look at this. That is just some old school Disney stuff there. Cookies, reindeer, decorations. It's very traditional. And then there's the Santa meet and greet at Jingle Jangle. I think we're going to be seeing more of this. There's Billy Hill. I think I've got the whole show. later on after this. I think we're just getting highlights here. But the Jingle Jangle Jamboree, we're never going to see it again. We're never going to see it again because that space right now is Galaxy's Edge. Where could they do this today? There's no place to put this. So good. So great. Minnie Mouse. Country. Oh my gosh. Look at Mickey. He did that just for me. Thanks, Mickey. There's the mayhem on Main Street. Oh, I guess that's the end of this episode. Look at my old title scroll or my end credit scroll. How I used to do that. That's great. Okay, what's next? I gotta say that the filmography there wasn't terrible. Some of the scenes that I captured there, that wasn't all bad. DCA next, and I expect this to look pretty much the same. I mean, that's busy though. I don't know what day this is. I wonder how far we are into the season. Oh, here we go with the merch again. Slow down. Slow down, David. Jesus. My goodness, you got to slow down, son. Okay, let's get through the merch. We don't want to do the merch. That's just too much merch. Oh, here's where you used to be able to meet Santa Claus. They had the meet and greet at Elias & Co. Right there in the gift shop. It's crazy, right? Can you imagine? I love where they're doing it now. The meet and greet at Redwood Creek is way better. Oh, I slowed that down. Oh, Dave. Wow. DCA tree looks exactly like it did 10 years ago. Although the train, I didn't see any smoke coming out of the train this year. That actually looks like more props, perhaps. They built a little bridge. See that? Out of the gifts, out of the wrapped presents. The smoke, yeah. I didn't see that smoke this year. They may have stopped doing that effect. And that tree, I don't think is even there anymore. I don't remember seeing that tree. Cars Land. I feel like this is less. I'm sorry, I feel like this is more than what we see now. I don't remember seeing that one tree in the modern times. It's been a minute. I don't think that tree's there anymore. I have to go look, but I don't think that tree in front of Sarge's surplus hut is there anymore. Those are still there, obviously. Why do I get the feeling, this feels like it's denser now, or denser than. I keep saying that, I keep getting that wrong. Viva Navidad! Okay, I don't care, wow, I love the show, I love Viva Navidad. This is when I first started discovering this, the bell ringers. That is definitely not a thing that you can see anymore. We do not get the bell ringers anymore. I missed that. The tree lighting ceremony at DCA used to be so much fun. They had the bell ringers out for that as well. All the characters came out. It was this huge celebration. They counted down, and then the lights come on. That was an event. The Christmas tree lighting ceremony at DCA was an event, and it was better than the tree lighting ceremony at Disneyland. Was and is. The DCA tree lighting ceremony used to be great. I used to make a point of getting down to the park just to capture that. I don't know what I'm looking at now. I think these are window displays. We'll skip this. And actually, I think that's it for DCA. Quick scan there. There's my closing credits. Wow. Those used to be all clickable. You used to be able to click on all the previous, next, secrets, and all that. You used to be able to click on all that stuff. All right, what's next? The Jingle Jangle Jamboree, just as I thought. This is Billy Hill and the Hillbillies. And they used to do this show back here at back in Frontierland, which is now, as I mentioned, it's now Galaxy's Edge. But they had the most amazing. Look at how cool this is. Really well themed. Lots of cast back there. Games, treats. You could build. You could make cookies, or you could buy, pre-made stuff. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, this is the cookie mixing station. You can make your own, I think they're shortbread cookies. You can meet Santa, which was a great location to meet Santa. The displays were beautiful. Lots of fun, lots of positive energy. And throughout that whole thing, there's the crafts. You can make your own, I guess like a postcard kind of thing. You can color that in. But the whole time, you've got live shows happening. The music that you're hearing right now, vaguely, are these guys, Billy Hill and the Hillbillies. I miss Billy Hill. You can still see Billy Hill today, but it's Crazy Ken now. Crazy Ken and whatever they are playing at Knott's Berry Farm now. Get it? Yes! Okay, here's that house out in front before you go into. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Frontierland. That's Bonanza, or the Frontierland gift shop right there as you enter. That's the violin player. He retired a couple years ago. I want to say 3-4 years ago he finally retired. This is the goats. Oh. They normally would have goats there. More of the displays out front. I'm hyped now watching this, you guys. I'm super hyped. Man, I miss this. And they would do these for Easter also. And I want to say, and for Halloween. They did Easter, Halloween, and Christmas. That's they turned this place into Santa Claus's house. We saw that a little bit in the previous video. They turned this place into Santa Claus's house. Beautifully done. This was a total value add. Because it wasn't a separate thing. You didn't have to pay for this. It was just there in Frontierland. Back when Disney gave. When they gave a lot. Get it! These guys used to play at the Golden Horseshoe. This is what they took from us. I mean, every time I talk about Golden Horseshoe, I love the Piano Man. He's great. He's been there forever too, and he's got a lot of personality. He's a great piano player, obviously, and he has a good time. But we used to get proper shows, proper full-on shows like Billy Hill. Here's some Country Bear Jamboree characters. They use those liver lips. Hi, Minnie. Wow. Such a great time at Jingle Jangle Jamboree. I've got the hiccups. Mickey's great. All this was great. This reminds me of Long Lost Friends. They did Long Lost Friends back here also. They would all kinds of events back here. But one of the things that they did was Long Lost Friends, where they would bring out a bunch of characters you never get to see anymore in the parks. They're old friends that you haven't seen in such a long time. Like these guys. We're never. If you want to meet the Country Bear Jamboree guys, you need to go to Walt Disney World. You need to go to Magic Kingdom. That was great. Wow, this is a good job, David. This is a good show you're putting on here. I like your editing with the Jingle Jangle Jamboree. This is 10 years old, man. Wow, I thought I would be terrible. I mean, the camera work is a little iffy. I'm a little too quick. I'm moving the camera a little too quickly. I'm not, practiced and smooth enough. But the editing isn't bad.
I know that these musical instruments were quite annoying to Mom. appreciate is seeing us getting along with each other and actually playing music together. All around bluegrass playing here.
I'm just hanging out with Billy Hill right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not reacting because I'm actually enjoying watching this. I'm actually enjoying this. This is fun. Maybe I should just put this up again. You know, but I don't have the old footage. I lost it. I lost this actual, the original footage. I just accidentally deleted everything. So I don't have anything before 2016 anymore. This is for 13. So what I have on YouTube is the last footage, you know, the last storage that I have of this, although I downloaded this, obviously. But oh, okay, so it's the DCA tree lighting ceremony, and I would imagine, is this just DCA or is it both? I don't know. But here's a fuller look at that DCA tree lighting ceremony that we talked about when we were doing our tour of our DCA Christmas. And so they would come out like 10 minutes early, 10 minutes before the tree lighting happens, and all the citizens of Buena Vista Street, Mickey obviously in his Buena Vista Street outfit, Pluto, and they would just hang out. They would just hang out with guests and take pictures and wave and say hi and, you know, just hang around. And we would all just wait until the tree lighting ceremony was to begin. And I think that's the announcement that we're hearing now.
It's time for our merry ring-along, sing-along.
Oh, it's a sing-along.
Christmas tree.
Wow, how delightful. The bell ringers, of course.
Hello, happy holidays, everybody. Everybody else join in.
It used to be a proper country. I hear people say that. We used to be a proper country. This is just nice, right? This is just nice. Corny, cheesy, but just perfect. Why can't we get this back? Why did we lose this? They just turned the lights on now. 5 o'clock, lights are on. Here you go. This is so good.
And here is Vicky, everybody. She is our resident photographer, and she's been snapping holiday photos up and down the street. Hey, Vicky, how about a photo? Everybody gather out.
They took a picture. That's fantastic. Oh my God. That's so good.
So it looks like everybody's here. And you know, we all came to Buena Vista Street with joy and happiness in our hearts, just like you nice folks. And you know, the holidays are a perfect time to share good wishes and merry thoughts, don't you think? Ah, that's right. Well, you know, what could possibly be merrier than a good old ring-along?
Here we go. Here's the bell ringers and a sing-along.
Ring along, and we want everybody out here to sing along. Hot dogs, Mickey, this is going to be swell. Let's start off with Deck the Halls. If you don't know the words, join us for the Fall Out Live. Here we go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Come we now are gay and merry, la la la.
Ah, so good. Look at Mickey. Oh my God. It's just how we love it. Just how we love our Disney. Oh my God, look at these guys. They're having the best time, putting on a show, getting into the spirit. And I love cast members.
Tonight, oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a...
By the way, these guys, you can still catch the bell. The bell ringers actually perform at Knott's Berry Farm too. Knott's is just, they're like, you don't want it? We'll take it. That's good. They've even got some of the same executives working at Knott's Berry Farm. I'm going to have to, I don't think I'm going to get there before Christmas. Oh, here we go. And the tree's lit. That's like the worst part of the whole show is the actual tree lighting because it's kind of meh, you know? But yeah, Knott's picked up the bell ringers, Billy Hill, and executives are working, former Disney executives are running Knott's Berry Farm now. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get there before Christmas, but I'm going to get there after Christmas. And I really, really want to do more Knott's Berry Farm stuff and Universal stuff in the future. I really want to. We're just going to have to go for it. But that's it, I think. That's Christmas in 2013, 10 years ago. The channel was just about 2 years old at this point, maybe a year and a half. And man, that was fun. That was really good. Not too bad with the camera work, not too bad at all. The editing wasn't too bad. But Disney was perfect. That was great. I miss that, and I miss the Jingle Jangle Jamboree. But otherwise, though, the park looked about the same. The park looked about the same. The crowds looked about the same as what we're getting today. So that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we might be doing more of this. Maybe not just our videos, but maybe some other videos if we can, get the permissions and all that. But we'll see how you guys like this show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Respect.